All right, today we're going to break down the strategy behind one of the most elaborate, chaotic, and just plain insane challenges you've probably ever seen online, Mr. Beast's high-stakes manhunt, where a single wrong move could cost him $100,000.
And honestly, he was not kidding. Mr. Beast kicks things off with this huge promise, and it immediately sets the tone. You know right away you're not just watching a game, you're buckling in for a full-blown action movie. So the premise, it's just beautifully simple, but also completely insane, right? You've got one man, one pursuer, a rubber knife, and a single day to make it all happen. And what's fueling this whole thing? I mean, this entire day-long chase? A cool $100,000. That's the kind of cash that'll get anyone to, well, do some seriously wild stuff. Okay, let's get into it. The chase kicks off in this kind of desolate train yard. The assassin thinks he's getting started, but he has no idea what Mr. Beast has cooked up for him as a little welcome gift. And this is what's so cool. The very first move isn't about running away. It's a lure. Mr. Beast gives the guy a car, a tracker, and makes him feel like he's got the upper hand. But really, he's just reeling him right into a trap. And boom, here's the plan laid out. Step 1, lure the car in. 2, signal the hidden tank. 3, completely flatten their only way of getting around. And 4, just make a clean getaway. I mean, this shows you right from the jump, this is not going to be a simple chase. It's a game of mind-bending traps. And there it is, the payoff. You can just hear the disbelief in their voices. The plan didn't just work, it was completely absurd, totally over the top. And just like that, the pursuers are stranded and Mr. Beast has a massive head start. Okay, so after that display of just brute force with the tank, the challenge does a complete 180. We're moving from a physical chase to a huge psychological game. And the new setting? An entire hotel. The scale of this next move is just wow. I mean, think about it. He rents out every single room. That's over 200 of them. Then he rigs the whole place with more than 100 cameras, so he can see everything. And to top it off, he leaves the keys just sitting in the lobby. It's the ultimate taunt. Every single door is a potential dead end or a new distraction. And this is where you really see how lopsided the strategy is. Mr. Beast has basically created this total information advantage for himself. He's got eyes everywhere, hundreds of places to hide, complete control of the environment. And the assassin? Well, he's basically running blind. All he has is one blinking dot on the tracker and a clock that's ticking down, fast. And then comes the ultimate mind game. He basically tells the assassin, hey, I'll give you my exact location in this hotel if you tie up Chandler and Carl. How cold is that? It's a totally ruthless move, but man, is it effective. It completely throws the other team off their game. So after a pretty wild high-speed escape involving a Lamborghini and a helicopter, because of course it did, the challenge levels up yet again. And this next phase? It's maybe the most audacious, unbelievable part of the whole thing. And you've got to remember, the pressure is on. We're talking less than 3 hours left on the clock. The stakes are through the roof, and they pull up to the next location, which is an entire bank. So when we say bank robbery in the world of Mr. Beast, we're not talking about stealing cash. Oh no, we're talking about physically ripping an entire bank vault out of a building with a crane, just to trap your pursuer inside. It's pure theater. It's absurd, and honestly, it's kind of brilliant. But wait, the trap gets even crazier. There's another twist. The assassin gets lured into a decoy vault. So as he's trying to get in, Mr. Beast reveals that he's actually in a second, hidden vault. Right before the first one, with the assassin inside, gets lifted up into the sky. All right, we're in the home stretch now. With less than 40 minutes to go, the whole game takes this final, fascinating turn. It's not about big, flashy traps anymore. It's not about chases. Now, it's all in their heads. A pure psychological showdown. So, let's just think about this for a second. The clock is almost at 0. The final move isn't about being faster or richer. It's about psychology. It all comes down to outthinking the other guy. It's about perception, it's about deception, and one last massive bluff. And this final play, it's just a masterpiece of deception. First, he stages a fake, really serious-looking ankle injury. Then, to sell it, he dismisses his main camera crew. The only thing still rolling?
hidden spy cams. And all this creates this incredibly tense, face-to-face moral dilemma for the assassin.
But the whole thing, this entire elaborate act, it all comes crashing down because of one single expert observation. The assassin uses his own background knowledge and spots one tiny detail that just gives the whole game away. A simple medical fact, and the ruse is over.
And just like that, with only minutes to spare, the deception fails. After all of that, the tank, the helicopter, the bank vaults, the whole thing was decided not by strength, not by speed, but by one sharp moment of perception. He wins the $100 grand.
And, this is what really grounds the whole crazy spectacle. Because beyond all the explosions and the insane traps, that prize money had a real human impact. This quote from the winner just kind of brings it all back home and reminds you what was really on the line for him. Which kind of leaves us with this one big question, right? In this wild world of extreme entertainment with these huge stunts and life-changing money, where do you draw the line between just a game and a genuine test of someone's character? It's definitely something to think about.